a lot of what it really comes down to is the character's hitboxes aren't quite good enough for the character's size, and as a result, the kit sometimes feels like it lacks cohesion. This time, C4rrot, instead of going for Ken, is opting for the Ryu.
Which difference is he factoring in here, do you think, to overcome Mewtwo? Where I am curious to know the difference between Ken and Ryu in the sense that it would make somebody who plays Ken 90% of the time switch to the other Shoto.
Oh no!
Oh my goodness, no!
You're already seeing it, my friend. Those Hadoukens coming out. Those Hadouken, much better for Ryu than they are for Ken, particularly having the access to the Shakunetsu, the orange fireball. Really crucial, it seems. Ooh, that could be a tough punish. Going for the Shakunetsu. No touches, though.
Took about 26%. Beefy damage. But I can't help but feel that the advantage state is slightly missing. But obviously Ryu with access to a fairly vicious Shoryu.
Okay, yes sir! Yes sir!
Red into the down smash. Very nice from Moke, turning, getting that stock real quick.
Yo, he got disabled at 64%.
Ooh, but it doesn't matter when you're gonna get hit into the Shoryuken at around 80 and still lose your stock for it.
Yep.
Not as lethal as it was in Smash 4, but my god, that still stings.
Yo, this match is Tech Chase reads the game.
Yeah, I was about to say, they are going for a lot of reads on the air dodges, roll backs. It's kind of wild. I like it.
Yep. It's like they're playing Mortal Kombat. They're a big. It seems both the designers of both of these characters seem to be a big fan of setting up your opponent for a big beefy free hit.
I like that he's going for focus attack in the air a lot because like Mewtwo besides in air doesn't really have too much to contest it, especially when they're recovering quite high. So it's a good option.
That Tatsu, one more of those, and that's going to probably be the end of Mewtwo's stock. Here we go. There it is, and that is the game. 1-0 to C4rrot. Of course, we did have that unfortunate SD right at the start from Moke, but
you know what? My Ryu experience is so low. I've got to make a confession. I had no idea that it would. There is a percent that you need to be scared of that Tatsu.
Oh yeah, it's terrifying. That shit'll kill.
Yeah, there was an update where they decided, I believe that they increased the knockback of that move alongside giving his legs intangibility, so he can brute force through a lot of stuff with that Tatsu and just kill you off of it.
I just want to quickly point out as well that one game, I think was the same duration as a stock taken in GP versus Robbie. Just gonna throw that out there. Just gonna throw that out there. That game was hella quick.
Completely different pace.
When your entire kit isn't made of gigantic sword hitboxes, you just gotta get it. You just gotta get in there and press some buttons. I'm afraid.
True.
And when buttons get pressed, stocks get taken.
Particularly from a character like Ryu, like how once they've engaged in that close range combat, what does Mewtwo do to relieve that pressure? You know, his hurt box is so big. There's the auto turnaround coming out from Ryu. It's constantly just mashing that down tilt. We see that a lot in these games, well, a lot so far in the first game. That down tilt is just annihilating Moke in those pressure situations.
Oh, that auto turnaround is something. I can only imagine how good it must feel to be like, cross me up.
I dare you.
Cross ups don't exist here.
Your aerial drift isn't going to help you now. Reverse hitboxes, who needs them?
My goodness. Everything just starts with the down tilt for C4rrot.
Oh,
interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, you can cancel that.
He did the cancel into the Tatsu. Caught Moke completely off guard. That's definitely something he's going to be watching out for now. And another confirm into Tatsu.
Wow, just attack. I suppose he's using it from such a range that he can use it to punish Moke for unwise shadow balls, I suppose. Will it be? Does the intangibility get him through? Get him through like a grounded shadow ball?
I'm not 100% sure, but good edge guard from Moke just to completely reverse the situation right there.
Oh, I like the way that Mike kind of uses jump in Shadow Ball to kind of catch, like it goes over the Hadouken and then catches him on the hitbox of the head. That's really smart.
I was just about to say, it was really nice to see. He like ran away, jumped, and and turn around Shadow Ball so that he had the forward momentum to follow up after the Shadow Ball hit as well.
I love that from Mike. Tried to catch another air dodge down.
Well, good job swinging the fair right there just to defuse that Shakunetsu. That's something that Moke is going to need to do, and see how C4rrot is able to adjust to it.
Oh, he wanted to get away so badly there. He air dodged into the ground and C4rrot capitalized. I'm really loving this gameplay from both players. They know exactly when to be cutthroat about their offense.
Yeah, there's your Nair. Stays grounded, keeps him at ledge. Down air, tries to go for it.
No punish on that Tatsu, and Tatsu coming out from C4rrot's own. I don't think it wasn't a heavy one, so it wasn't able to get the KO.
Catches the cancel.
Yeah.
Now, of course, C4rrot's going to have to be careful of a lot of stuff. A lot of those normals from Mewtwo will get the KO, as well as up throw and back throw in the corner.
Oh,
But
wow.
Tatsu just as strong. Now you have a max rage Ryu in Smash 4. This would have been one of the most terrifying things in the game. Thankfully, Moke able to get rid of that with the swiftness.
Back
Dude, what did he do about that?
0-0. Yeah, no, you just have to. At that kind of low percent, it's probably worth letting yourself just take the hit, because then your opponent has to at least guess which hit is going to start the combo before they start going ham on their confirm. But
Yeah.
if you just sit there, Ryu can break your shield. You get.
We saw that collarbone breaker coming out, but Moke was ready for it.
Oh, tries to get the dash dance confusion to disable, sorry.
Tried to give him the schmicks, but it didn't quite work out from C4rrot. Just noped the hell out.
That's his kill, I think.
Yep, overextends with that focus attack, and now Moke getting a game on the board. You know, having not SD'd in that game, that was a much more controlled game from Moke that time.
I don't know what C4rrot was looking for with that. I don't know what had happened earlier in the match that made C4rrot think he's going to end up behind me. He ended up turning around and punching air while Mewtwo was
Completely on the other side.
Yeah, it was on the other side of the screen. It was. I love it when those reads work out, but it looks a little bit suspect when you go for something so hard. Maybe it was an execution error. I can give C4rrot the benefit of the doubt there.
Maybe.
Absolutely.
This is online, of course. No one's execution is going to be as on point as they would like, but you just got to live with that.
I just say this. I've been following this event since about 2 or 3 o'clock today. This event's been mad all day. I especially loved Jasper and Jonty's
Jackster.
commentary. Sorry, Jackster and Jonty's. Did I call him Jasper?
Yeah.
My bad.
Jasper did do commentary, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, Chili and Jasper did commentary over on Team Regen. It was fun. Jonty and Jackson's commentary was chaos. It was absolute chaos.
I loved it. I'm not gonna lie, but I do feel like
Carrying on Stadium, they're probably just going to play the rest of the set out here, to be honest, because it's a good stage for both of them.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ryu has all of the flatness he needs to just walk you down into a corner, and I think Ryu has tools to pressure Mewtwo if Moke decides to take one of the platforms.
Now, one thing I'm seeing quite a lot from C4rrot is he's spot dodging a lot more than he needs to be. We're seeing Moke come in with these nairs, and now those spot dodges are losing to the nairs. But I'm not quite sure what he's trying to spot dodge against. Moke going deep for the edge guard, doesn't find it in recovery.
Oh, wow! That was a
confidence.
soul read. That was a soul read. And he gave him a teabag at the end. Michael's disrespectful. Michael's disrespectful.
Love it. Oh, the damage on that shield.
God, it does shield damage too. Oof. Shield poking with the nair, going for another nair. Now for the follow-up, goes for the dare off stage. Doesn't quite work out for it, but C4rrot was not ready with the punish either. Could have made him pay for that insolence, but instead shows a bit of accidental mercy, I feel.
No cancel that time. Tech chase coming out from Moke.
tapping the focus attack. Doesn't
Oh
quite get the
my.
punish.
Again, another one. Overextends right there with the up smash.
I'm beginning to learn that, yeah, I'm not going to sleep on the next Ryu I face. That Tatsu is a terrifying tool to whip against. Just jumps up, charges. I like what he does there. He jumps up into his space, charges a focus attack, and he's just using that to see, like, okay, what are you going to do? I'm going to watch how you're going to react.
Big difference between how these two have been moving around the stage in general is that we've seen C4rrot focus a lot more around the platforms, whereas Moke has been playing kind of a very strict reactive ground game by comparison. Gets the confirm into Tatsu for the KO and a good chunk of rage. This is one of those kind of awkward percents where it's actually a little bit difficult for Mewtwo to get the KO just now. He needs a little bit more damage. You know, back throw in the corner might be able to take it. Up throw won't take it yet against a character of Ryu's weight, but Ryu, on the other hand, with all that rage, absolute force of nature.
Moke displaying all of the different ways he can mix up his recovery back to the stage, gets the fair, sends C4rrot over to the far left-hand side of the screen, and he's got that Shadow Ball fully charged, ready to go. He's faked it out 3 times, sends it out the 4th, almost catches him, but it doesn't quite work out for him, and he ends up taking about 20%.
And I like this from C4rrot, kind of slowing the pace down, just focusing on those platforms, being crafty with the movement. Not often do you see a Ryu, of all players, kind of moving around this quickly, with this much agility, and yet here we are.
He wants Moke to absolutely second guess every single approach, and by faking in and out, fortunately there, Moke catches him with the forward air, gets that stock off of the board as well.
Yeah, finally, about 170, that fair was pretty stale, but enough to get the KO. Good shot on the Shadow Ball, but oh, this is the chance he needs. Not able to fully capitalize with that down air. The late hit of Tatsu almost getting the KO. Good on Moke to DI away.
Yeah, all that came about because Moke missed the tech, and he just goes straight through a weak Shadow Ball with another Tatsu.
Yeah,
Moke
really,
he really needs to start being careful of when he decides it's okay to throw a projectile. I'd love to see Moke baiting that Tatsu out more, but I'm not too sure what its advantage is like on shield, whether it's an easily punishable move or whether it has multiple hits that you need to be careful of, because Moke is getting tripped up by that move a lot, either via almost losing stocks to no techs or throwing out unwise projectiles. Obviously, Moke is a banjo player first and foremost. I don't know what's encouraged the switch to Mewtwo today, whether he's just having fun or whether he's considering Mewtwo to be a potential future main or secondary.
Well, I want to say he dabbled, you probably know this better than I do, Dev, but I think he dabbled in Mewtwo back in Smash 4. Obviously, he was like a Greninja main at his core, but didn't he play Mewtwo as well?
Yeah, so he played a bit of Mewtwo, but I guess more importantly, like at the start of Smash Ultimate, he actually picked up Mewtwo as his first character, and he won the Lester O'Neill's, like the inaugural Smash Ultimate tournament with Mewtwo, solo Mewtwo. So he definitely had like the fundamentals from that, and I guess he's started to pick him up again because the character seems like it's got some decent buffs. So definitely has a bit of a tenured history with old Mewtwo.
Look at the sort of airspace that C4rrot is constantly threatening. He can rise up with this focus attack, knowing that outside of Nair, Mewtwo can't really contest that space with an aerial. So,
and the thing is, you can use that to set up a situation where you've now got a habit of your opponents to read as well. If you jump towards your opponent, throw out a focus attack, like I said earlier, C4rrot can watch what he does in response and then in future interactions react to that with some potentially very hard punishes that this character evidently has in its toolkit.
Yeah, now of course Moke's at that death percent to that Tatsu.
Another stock taken by that as well. I'm not too sure, is that the does the full input version of Tatsu have more kill power than the natural side B version?
Yes, absolutely. That's the case for, well, not so much for Hadouken, obviously. They all do more damage, and the true input versions of both Tatsu and Shoryu have more knockback as a result. They're able to kill quite a bit earlier.
Spot dodge from C4rrot, getting caught out by that Shadow Ball. Moke does not want to get tapped by that focus attack. Gets one down tilt, takes the hit of armor, but rather than going forward and capitalizing and risking getting hit, he just chooses to back away. And that's really exactly what C4rrot wants. Slowing down the pace of this game, Moke finding himself in advantage states and then giving them up out of fear. C4rrot going off for that down air, almost catching Moke and taking another stock.
That was an excellent spot dodge to avoid the confusion right there. C4rrot still alive, pretty much lapping Moke almost in percent right now. The back air coming out, 3 stocks to 1 now for C4rrot.
Moke staring at a really hard comeback right now. Needs to get this stock off the board for one's own pride's sake. Moke staying perfectly still, just seeing what does C4rrot do if I stand still and press nothing. C4rrot is
the problem with that is that when you're at the 2-stock deficit, why does C4rrot ever have to approach you? Why does he ever have to engage? And we're seeing that he's playing this mid to long range game. He's focusing on the Hadokens. He doesn't really need to fully engage with Moke at the moment.
Moke, with that fair out shield, is going to get C4rrot the hell off, and he read the air dodge. Really good there from Moke, finally getting that stock off the board. But he gets tapped by that red fireball.
Oh, and teleporting onto stage instead of the ledge, almost losing that stock to the Shoryuken.
Needs to watch these rolls away as well. C4rrot potentially could have put him into a nasty situation. I think, yeah.
Yep, that is it.
Trying to get back onto stage, gets tapped by a back air, and that is going to put C4rrot through to losers quarters,
where he will have to fight Rambos. Moke bowing out at 7th place. I don't know what he was doing at the end there. He just did like a quad spot dodge without any real intent. I don't know. Maybe Moke was kind of out of steam at that point, but nonetheless, a good effort for him from him throughout this entire bracket. Reaching the top 8 is